Welcome back to Eliances Heroes, where heroes in business align. To be part of our super community and find out more about Eliances, visit www.Eliances.com. Now, back to our super host, David Cogan, founder of Eliances.
I love my job. It's all about being able to talk to heroes, ones that are making a difference in their community. I mean, we had the president of Telemundo, the chief editor of Entrepreneur Magazine, Phoenix Suns president Samuel Adams, the founder of the brewery, and so much more. But let me talk to you about our next hero. He's an NBA player. He played with the Boston Celtics, Denver Nuggets, Minneapolis Timberwolves, Miami Heat, 10 years in basketball. Mark Blount, who could be reached at Mark&nbsp.com, or of course, you can go to where entrepreneurs align at Eliances.com to get his contact information for the website. But let's talk about you, Mark. Now, how has your NBA experience prepared you for what you're doing now? And you're doing so many things now, but let's first talk about how the NBA experience, what you learned from that, helps you do what you're doing now.
Well, thanks for having me. I appreciate it. But, just to answer your question real quick, just the determination and the focus that's needed to, for me that played 10 years in the NBA was, definitely a factor. Being able to, make it out of the minor leagues and make it into the NBA with the Boston Celtics for almost 6 years was definitely helpful, and just some of the skills that are needed in the entrepreneurial world, business world, and such.
I mean, Mark, you have to be so laser focused when you're playing ball. In fact, you've played for so many different teams. Is there really a different type of culture in the locker room and playing with the players of each team? I mean, can you share maybe that type of experience?
It's just, basketball is basketball. There's definitely different teams I put together and different skill sets too that are needed for each team. That's what separates the top teams from the bottom teams in the NBA. That's definitely a must. But being able to grow and be able to make sure that you're understanding what you need to do and stay on top of your goals and satisfying your obligations is the most important thing.
And Mark, now let's talk about what you're doing now, because you're certainly not sitting at home waiting for something to happen. You're doing a ton of stuff. And let's talk about your businesses.
Yeah, I was fortunate several years ago to get into the real estate world, and I was very, due to the economic turmoil, I was able to get into a lot of the rental community and was able to get them at a good price and buy them, and then in the past year be able to sell them and make a good return on them, and also get into the franchise business, Focus brand. I was able to learn the franchising business. They have their models, and keeping up with that and being able to make money for myself and understanding a small business like that was definitely eye-opening, being with the Eliances and Cinnabon.
Excellent, and I love Cinnabon. In fact, we had the president of Cinnabon on our air also, Joe Goth, who just amazing things and stuff. So that's awesome. But what drew you to that? I mean, there's so many different businesses out there. I mean, how did you even learn about doing real estate? I mean, you're going from NBA to real estate, two completely different businesses, so to speak.
Well, I was definitely always keeping an eye open, always in the. I like a little bit of politics and watching what's going on in the world. And I got lucky with the real estate. Didn't know anything about it. Learned the renovation process, 101, and was able to renovate a lot of the stuff myself and grow from there. And then from the franchising side of it, I was definitely going to do a franchise, but lucky I had a mentor to be able to help me, and knew some of the people in Focus brand to help me through the process and facilitate that deal for me.
And we're talking with Mark Blount, former NBA player for Boston Celtics, Denver Nuggets, Minneapolis Timberwolves, Miami Heat, 10 years in basketball. Now he's involved in a variety of businesses. You're listening to Eliances Heroes with me, David Cogan. Be a hero. Go to where entrepreneurs align. Be part of the community. That's Eliances.com. Now, Mark, besides playing ball, besides the businesses that you're involved, you give back. In fact, you work with underprivileged kids. Talk to me about the projects that you're doing with them.
Well, we started with a group down in Stuart, Florida, and we were able to raise some money for their after-school funding through annual banquet they do down there. So that was the first step. Helping them out with, the supplies, bringing in tutors for the kids and stuff like that. And then this summer I did a camp called 7 Wellness for them, where I do a lot of CrossFit. So I use my CrossFit trainers to go over there 2 or 3 times a week and just teach them how to be in shape and take care of their bodies, what they're putting in their bodies. And then through my Cinnabon location, I was able to give them hot meals and water and stuff and food like that to help them through the day. It was very invigorating. The head of the after-school program was very happy because they were tired every day, but they learned a lot and they were excited. And we hope to continue to do it every summer, year after year.
Mark, that's just amazing. I mean, giving back and helping underprivileged kids. I mean, right, the future and stuff of the future, the ones that are going to make their mark on the community like you have. In fact, what are some of maybe 1, 2, 3 type secrets that you can give to parents out there who, want to raise their kids to be successful like you have? And maybe it's whether they're going into sports or whether they're going into business because, well, you've been very successful at both.
For the parents, it's just mostly just understanding the child and understanding the internet and all that stuff that's all out there, and finding a focus. Number one, be finding a focus, and then being able to get into that focus, and that can be through the internship. That can be through just working with them on your own, and then being able to just continually year after year grow them into the whatever field they may be looking to get into. And it's just a lot of work on the parents' end, and just never giving up and making sure you're pushing the child to the right direction.
Earlier on, you talked about you had somebody help guide you, a mentor and stuff. Who was that?
That was Charles Smith. He played 13 years in the NBA with the LA Clippers, San Antonio Spurs, and the Knicks. How
important, and how does one find a mentor and be able to trust one? What kind of tips do you have? I mean, you found somebody, and it obviously has helped you so much.
Definitely, it was a blessing. Definitely blessed, and definitely lucky to have in my life, and then being able to, just learn. Getting into the NBA and progressing my game, and then just learning, all through the years. So the years he played before me, and then after he left basketball, he was in the business world and did a lot of stuff. So it was like, it was kind of like a smooth transition for me to have somebody to talk to, text, and rely on different opportunities that I might be interested in doing after basketball.
I love it. One quick question. We've got less than 30 seconds left. When you go to Cinnabon and stuff and you visit your location, does anybody recognize you and go, oh, that's Mark Blount? Look.
Well, the employees definitely do because they want that check every Friday. So I know they definitely recognize me. And
That's excellent. Awesome. Well, I got to tell you, Mark, you started out in the NBA, which takes an enormous amount of dedication and hard work. Now you educate, you inspire others, both on being healthy, and you continue to be successful with your franchise businesses. You're a hero. Go to markblount30.com, or of course you can go to Eliances.com. And again, this is David Cogan with Eliances.